Praying for family members can be a really natural way to begin or deepen our sharing of our lives with God in prayer. They're often the people who are on our hearts and our minds really often, and some of our most significant relationships. But for some of us, praying for family members can be really challenging. Maybe we have a parent who's sick, we have an estranged sibling, or a child who's just struggling or seems like they're wandering away from God. But sometimes they can be the hardest to forgive, the hardest to entrust to God's care. But let me assure you that God is good, that He's trustworthy, and that He invites us to bring all of our cares, our whole lives to Him, including these relationships that are so important to us. God invites us to be faithful in seeking His heart and His will for our family members through prayer. I believe this is one of the best ways that we can love our family members, is to just be faithful in praying for them. So I want to share with you a quick tool that I found really helpful in praying for family members. One tool I found really helpful in praying for family members comes from Paul Miller's book, A Praying Life. He talks about using prayer cards. Maybe you've done some variation of this, but one way you could use it for family members might be to take just a 3x5 index card and write a family member's name at the top. And then spend some time just sort of writing down some of your desires for this person. And then asking God, maybe for a Bible verse or just what is His heart for them. Write those on the card too. Write the date too, so you remember when you did those prayer requests. And then maybe you make 3 or 4 of these cards, and each day or each week you can just sort of flip through those cards as a reminder to be praying for those family members. Over time, you may be amazed to see how God answers those prayers, or how your prayers for them change as you're faithful in this practice. Another great resource you might find helpful is Chelsea Stanley's new book, 5 Things to Pray for Your Parents. And we actually tonight are going to be interviewing Chelsea, the author of this book, at 7 p.m. on a Zoom webinar, so we hope you can join us for that. You'll find this a great guide with really specific, practical, and biblical ways of praying for your parents. Hope you can join us.